Cześć, witam was przy następnej transmisji z Marvel's Midnight Suns oraz przy następnych odcinkach na YouTubie. Także zapraszam was do oglądania i dobrej zabawy. Dobra, jesteśmy centralnie po misji fabularnej z Tonym, który właśnie chce z nami pogadać.
Every time it seems like I finally put my family issues behind me, someone has to go and pick at the scar.
Is this about what Banner found in your father's files?
Bingo. Let's just say your mom and my dad would have made a real cute couple. In hell.
At least you managed to grab whatever Banner was after.
Tiny victory, I guess. But I don't think Banner or his puppet master are going to give up that easily. Especially knowing what kind of stuff my father had in those files.
Perhaps I should know more about him. Your father, that is.
Some kids' dads had hobbies like collecting coins or stamps. Mine collected Defense Department contracts. And on the rare occasions when he wasn't off trying to build a better bomb, he was yelling at me.
Over what?
Over everything!
So Banner wants one of your father's bombs.
No, it's worse than that. Howard had an avid interest in gamma radiation. That's the thing that puts the Hulk in Hulk. He always talked of constructing a gamma accelerator, an unbelievably powerful piece of machinery. If that's what Banner's after, we could be in a world of hurt.
For our sake, I hope you are wrong about this.
Hey, me too. Unfortunately, the curse of my genius is that I'm never wrong. Ever.
If it helps, we could go through the files together and strategize.
I appreciate the offer, Hunter, but right now I just need to get out of this suit and put my thoughts together.
Okej. O, dawno nie było spotkania emo dzieci. Dobra, to lecimy do opactwa. Okej, Niko tutaj czeka, ale jest coś jeszcze. Jest jeszcze spotkanie świetlicy. No dobra. To zobaczmy z kim.
Move for me.
Ororo, Deadpool, Magik, Tony, Morbius. Oho.
How do you know something's bothering me?
Z Morbiusem by się przydało pójść
You using the
na
all-seeing
spotkanie.
eye of Agamotto again?
Tylko co on
I hate
może
to break it to
lubić?
you, Doc, it hasn't been working.
Dobra, pozbieram te esencje, rozejrzę się po opactwie i... co? I przy okazji się zastanowię, co on może lubić.
How are you, Peter?
Co tam, Peter?
Better than the world out there. I've been watching this for hours, hoping to get a glimpse of the neighborhood, see how it's holding up through all this. But I guess Queens is not important enough for the news media to cover.
An absence of news is not necessarily a bad thing.
No właśnie.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
So take heart that nothing is being reported regarding your neighborhood. It probably means everything is okay there.
Thanks, Hunter. That makes me feel mildly better. I just hope Aunt May is safe. I've been trying to reach her on her cell all day today, and the signal keeps dropping. I'm guessing that big hole in the New York atmosphere is interfering with her cellular network. Sometimes I feel like I should be there with her, to protect her, to protect the neighborhood. But I know you need me here.
Be assured, we will not allow any harm to come to her.
You really mean that?
I do.
That, means so much to me to hear you say. Oh, looks like I just got a message.
From your Aunt May.
No, MJ. She said Aunt May is staying with her. What a relief.
You should call them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Thanks for checking in on me, Hunter.
Anytime. Dobra, idziemy na to spotkanie. Gdzie on jest? Tu jest Morbius.
Stark's father studied gamma.
Teraz co on może
I
lubić?
wish men would
Medytacja,
stop toying with
wędkowanie,
the
czytanie przy
fundamental
kominku.
forces of the universe. On that note, I also wish Lilith would stop summoning nightmare fuel
Wydaje mi
like the
się,
Dread Maiden.
że Morbius to
When
może
that thing clawed
bardziej
her way
pod
into our
medytację.
lives, I got a little scared.
What drove you to study medicine, Doctor?
I know what it's like to feel suffocated by a disease. I wanted to help others avoid my fate.
I admire your compassion.
To be fair, it wasn't entirely selfless. I needed to learn biology to cure myself.
I believe you are a good man.
Thank you for saying so. But I was not always the man you know.
I do not need to know your past self to know your current worth.
That is a wonderful sentiment. Please pass that along to Blade. I think he missed the memo.
Okej, i teraz bardziej skomplikowana rzecz, czyli wybrać mu prezent. Może jakaś świeca legendarna? Może coś takiego? Nie, nie widzę. O, może to, mięsofil, nie? Może mu się spodoba. Dobra, dajemy mu tego mięsofila.
I could not think of a better
Okay.
way to relax.
Udał się ten prezent.
Ah, yes, the sins of the father are revisited upon the son.
Oni chcą pogadać, ale to pewnie chodzi właśnie o spotkanie emo dzieci, także idziemy od razu.
So don't get mad, but Caretaker wants to run emo kids tonight.
I do not like it, but I can live with it.
That's where I'm at, as long as it's just a night. All right, let's do this.
Lead the way.
Okej, zróbmy to na szybko, bez przedłużania. A, chyba muszę z dozorczynią pogadać.
How much did Nico tell you about tonight's meeting?
She said you are leading it.
I suspect you have an opinion on the matter. Say what you must.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I can handle it.
I do not want you going through this again.
Oh, kiddo. Hard to mourn someone when they're standing in front of you. Tonight I will cocoon your conscious mind from your past self. When you are ready, we can safely observe the events of your death.
We can begin.
What is the last memory on the night of your death?
Lilith, asking me to join her.
Keep it close. That's where you'll begin.
All right.
What do you see?
Lilith and I face each other in the circle. Join you? Why would I ever do that?
Since my transformation, I have made so many children, yet all pale beside my greatest creation. My true child, perfect, conceived in my very image.
I am nothing like you.
Not yet, but you will be, when I remove the shackles that bind
No.
you.
I will never stand by your side.
Foolish child, you have no choice in the... But we can no longer afford such lies.
I cannot move. The Darkhold. She has the Darkhold.
You cling to the delusions of your captors. Embrace your true self trapped within.
She lifts the Darkhold high. She...
I co?
That's it? That's how the hunter died?
There's nothing more.
So the hunter died because of a book?
Miss Rasputin, the Darkhold is hardly a book.
So Lilith read the hunter to death.
I guess she channeled her demon powers through the Darkhold.
Ugh, still a boring way to die.
Dosłownie. Co Juliana ma do
You
powiedzenia?
died predictably.
You sound disappointed.
Death for the hunter should not be so banal. Next time, add some spice. Get your legs stuck in a combine harvester. Have a sack of starving weasels tied around your face. Anything but demon powers.
What did Lilith mean about your true self?
I think Sarah can shed some light on this.
I think you're right. Sarah knows her sister better than anyone alive. Perhaps she has insight on what Lilith meant.
Jeśli w ogóle powie.
I will talk to Sarah.
Sounds good.
I'm disappointed. I thought there'd be more to it.
Same here.
I always thought her attack on the Abbey was to recover the Darkhold, but it appears it was a means to an end.
What she said about me, my true self, can you explain that?
No, it's nonsense, but she clearly believed what she said.
No to
Perhaps we can
wytłumacz.
use this against her.
How?
When we're ready to face her, you may be able to divert her attention.
You want to use me as bait?
Well, if you're offering.
Why is using me as bait always your plan?
Because it works.
Dobra,
This is all I
nieważne.
wanted to ask.
Are you all right? This can't have been easy to relive.
Not knowing was the hardest part of my return. I feel better.
Good. I won't keep you. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Dobra.
I think that's it. You leaving?
Bardzo chętnie.
That is it for me.
Sounds good. See you next meeting.
Okej, druga karta gwiazdy zradnej i tak nie mam za co to wsadzić. O! To jest bardzo intrygująca karta. A, to już tak mniej. Będę musiał sobie przekminić te karty. Dobra, idziemy spać. Jakiś kaszel mnie męczy. Także sorry, jeśli słychać. Okej, no to klasycznie zajmę się tym wszystkim, co jest do zrobienia. Czyli zbieranie tego wszystkiego. I z tego co widzę, nawet rozmów nie ma, więc od razu pod stół będę szedł. Znaczy, źle to zabrzmiało. Do stołu lustrzanego po prostu.
It's a simple question.
I mean... Maybe?
Maybe how? Maybe you did see a stolen piece of one-of-a-kind gamma tech at the mysterious creepy lab?
It is possible. We were busy.
Yeah, trying to save our friend. The one you all abandoned.
No, the one we are all trying to save, along with the rest of the planet.
Banner's accelerator.
Now this from the person who saw their first light bulb a few weeks ago.
And we're done here.
What if I were to tell you that theoretically, We could use the accelerator to destroy the parchment of power.
I would say, theoretically, that without the parchment of power...
The prophecy could not come to pass.
But that is impossible.
Agreed.
This from the wizard with the talking cape, the resurrected demon hunter, the blood witch, and the queen of limbo? I'm the most boring person here.
There might be a way to return to that facility.
You never told me that.
My sword retains a memory of every portal I open, but... it is better if I show you. Each time I try to reach it, something pushes back. Like I've hit a wall.
Wall? More like pure
evil.
A demonic energy barrier. Unlike any I felt before.
Bruce. No matter what we do, he's always one step ahead of us. And to think, he used to be the boring one.
There has to be a way through, and we have to find it.
Try explaining that to Auntie Caretaker. She just read me the riot act about putting you in danger.
You worry about the barrier. I will handle Sarah.
No dobra. Magik dalej chce gadać? Tak. No to najpierw z Magik sobie pogadamy. Magic.
I have something for you.
Aha, okay.
Oh?
Here you are.
You are good at following direction.
W porządku. No to teraz z dozorczynią.
You appear to have something on your mind, Hunter. You obviously have something to say, so please say it. And make it quick. We don't have a lot of time.
We need to go back to the Hydra lab Banner was using. We need...
I don't need to hear any more. The answer is no.
Hunter dowodzi.
Caretaker, please. It is possible we could use the Stark Gamma Accelerator there to destroy the Parchment of Power.
Oh, in that case, let me make my displeasure clearer. There is no way in hell I'm letting any of you go back to that lab, especially you. My job is to keep you alive, and that's what I intend to do. This is the last I want to hear of such an ill-advised plan. When I said you needed to work better as a team last night, I didn't mean you needed to work better to come up with absurd ideas.
I thought I was the leader of this team now. If I am the leader, then maybe I should have the room to actually lead. And right now, I need to lead the team to retrieve the Gamma Accelerator.
I see.
Good.
If you're feeling productive, maybe gather the team and use their collective resolve to stop the days from marching forward. It seems time is one of our enemies as well now.
Nie wiem, co wynikło z tej rozmowy. Też w końcu się jej postawił.
So what did Well, out with it. What did Caretaker say when you proposed breaking back into Big Bad Banner's lab to retrieve Stark's Gamma
Accelerator.
Yes, that. I cannot imagine it went well. Not well at all.
It is not like she can stop us.
Look who's fully embracing their inner rebel, Hunter. Be careful. Soon you will be on Caretaker's naughty list, like the rest of us.
I wish I had time to be nice, but I do not.
No, none of us do. I wish she would trust us, so we wouldn't have to go sneaking around behind her back. We deserve that, you know, to be trusted.
I think you might be asking Caretaker for a little too much. I mean, she does not even trust Stark. It was his plan she shot down.
Even an American titan of industry can be on the receiving end of Caretaker's cold shoulder. Now that I think about it, it does make me feel a little better.
Then my job here is done.
No, it's not. Wanda is still out there. She still needs our help. That's why it's imperative for you to convince Caretaker that going back to Banner's lab is in the best interest of the entire team.
You think we will encounter Wanda there?
I know we will. Now hurry along and figure out a way to make it happen. We're counting on you.
Ogólnie taka ciekawostka, jak ma się wyższy poziom przyjaźni, to w niektórych dialogach z postaciami są dodatkowe kwestie. Jak na przykład teraz z Magik była rozmowa, to tam a propos zaufania, to była odpowiedź tam mogłaby być, bo teraz nie mieliśmy jej, ale mogłaby być odpowiedź o tym, że jedynie jakby Magik ufamy, która dałaby nam plus 3 punkty przyjaźni z nią, ale no nie mamy takiej relacji z nią. Co tam?
Everything seemed kind of hopeless until I started poking through Dad's old files, and then bingo, the old man delivered.
The man you hated.
Gives us our biggest ace in the hole. I know, the irony is not lost on me.
No, po prostu.
I guess the only way to know if this'll work is to try it.
That's the spirit. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, I always say. The original intention of the Gamma Accelerator was to supercharge gamma radiation. It could make a Hulk smash into a Hulk obliterate.
I see where this is going.
And who says Hulk gets all the fun? It would take just a few modifications to make it into a very potent weapon. To be honest, I think that's kind of true of everything my dad created.
So the lab
is on our to-do list, but right now we have something more pressing.
We need to get our hands on the Parchment of Power.
And to do that, we need Johnny Blaze to play ball. This is a good plan. I know it.
No dobra.
The hunters...
A force field like that, powered by demonic energy, would be impassable for nearly everyone.
Nearly?
Well, the magic that created that force field was the darkest kind. Not unlike the dark energies within you.
It is good to know that you have finally found an advantage to having an inner darkness.
Oh, there are many advantages, I'm sure. This is just the one that became most apparent to me.
So what do you suggest? I go up and try to walk through the barrier?
Not yet. You will need protection.
Some sort of armor?
I don't want to say too much until I've consulted the library. We will talk soon.
No i super. Misja poboczna załatwiona, sprawnie, fajnie poszła i kolejne spotkanie jest, także fajnie.
Oh my God,
To
Robbie,
teraz tak, chyba Venoma trzeba zabrać, no. No i teraz pytanie, gdzie go zabrać? Pytanie co ma?
Almost as lame as Hank Pym being your hero.
Who's that?
An annoying, outdated boomer. Just like your boy Blaze.
Odpoczynek przy
Blaze is
basenie?
not a boomer.
Może by chciał, chociaż to tak dziwnie brzmi. Bardziej bym go chyba na ryby zabrał. A może ta gra w karty? Nie wiem, wszystko się wydaje być dobrą opcją, ale pójdziemy na ryby z Venomem. Edim Brookiem, tak się to wymawia? Nie wiem.
Sounds like some foul beast is growling at us from the bottom of a well.
Is the Abbey under attack? Oh, that's my stomach. I think it's time for a snack. It's been a few minutes since we last ate.
plenty of snacks in the kitchen. You are welcome to help yourself.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous to help myself. I opened the wrong cabinet earlier, and a tentacle
Gdzie
in a
jest
jar
kuchnia?
reached out to close it.
Ja tylko bar
I
widziałem.
would not worry about that. It is just one of Steven's experiments.
Looks like it could be one of Ileana's pets.
You know what? Next time, play it safe and just look in the fridge.
Dibs on anything labeled Parker.
No i dobra. I co by mu dać? O, chyba wiem, co można by było mu dać. Widziałem to wcześniej w prezentach. O! Mamy legendarny prezent i może akurat będzie go uwielbiał. Będzie 10? Będzie 10. Super.
Didn't even know I wanted this.
No i świetnie. Dobra, teraz pozbieram te esencje i zobaczę, kto tam jeszcze chce pogadać. Co oni odwalili?
That felt good. Needed that.
We're gonna need a new training dummy. You ended that one's career.
Sorry to bust up your equipment. Training at night always gets me in the zone.
I'm the same. Night Stalker, all the way. Gives me a chance to let go. Be myself without worrying what others might think.
Bub, I don't even know what myself is anymore. Butchers at Weapon X threw my mind into a blender. Wanted to erase the man to unleash the pure beast. They got what they wanted. And then some. Charles has been trying to help me put the pieces back ever since. I'm not even sure I want to remember it all.
A vampire fed on my mother during my birth. For whatever reason, her face at that moment was burned into my mind. It was the same one I saw years later when I had to put her down.
We better order a lot more training dummies.
Watch yourself, Hunter. This night is darker than most.
Why? Is there a danger I am not seeing?
You're looking right at it. Lilith's darkness is testing me, Hunter. Her power is growing and mine along with it. I won't lie. I like feeling this strong. I like it a little too much. Surely you felt it too.
I know that feeling well, Blade.
Lilith is your mother after all. I'm doing my best to keep the blood-sucking beast in me at bay, but it's getting harder and harder each night. And I'll be honest, it pisses me off. You know how much I like to be in control.
Do not be afraid of your own shadow, Blade, when it is your shadow that gives you your edge.
And it's a sharp edge, too.
You know, sometimes I have found all you need is a good night's sleep. It does wonders for my outlook.
Good nights, bad nights. I really don't sleep. It's not my thing. I'll be awake for a long time tonight. If you're not busy, we could sit a while. It would be nice to catch up.
And what would you like to talk about?
Whatever you want.
No dobra, to pogadajmy z Blade'em.
Are you curious about the Fallen? Do you think we can bring them back?
I wonder. They look terrible on the outside. I can't imagine they look any better on the inside. But I don't want to think those things about Wanda, so I really don't think about it at all.
Lilith's evil goes deep. It corrupts to the core.
Like I said, I'd rather think about other things.
Do you think the Sons will ever pull it together as a team?
A team's only as good as its leader. Maybe that leader is you, maybe it isn't.
Seeing you and Logan bonding through training makes my heart glad.
Logan's a good sparring partner. He doesn't hold back. Wouldn't mind having some of his carefree attitude, but not enough to lose my edge.
There is a lot more to Logan than it appears at first.
I know he's got his dark side. He's just better at showing it off.
While we are talking about Lilith, is there anything she might be able to use against you?
You mean leverage?
Lilith looks for weaknesses as a way to get into your mind. I need to know about yours.
I knew a woman once, Gloriana. We traveled the world together, slaughtering vampires and making love. Good times. We were in London and got word of a master vampire on the loose. My big ego told me I could kill him as easy as the others. I was wrong. I nearly got myself killed, and because of that mistake, I left him an opening to turn Glory into one of his kind. The woman I loved became the thing I hate. I'll spare you the rest of the details.
It is okay. I understand the emotions. Love turning to hate resonates with me well. This seems like a good time to train with Carol. Why not?
Logan's here.
No, I mean if you have feelings for her, you should...
I said Logan's here.
Ah, right. I understand. The night is only getting darker, and I am getting tired.
Then sleep?
You are not going to hit the coffin too. It is going to be an early morning.
I don't know what it is with you and coffins.
Tony could blot out the sky with the number of satellites he could launch to hunt for Blaze, and I don't think it would do any good. Meanwhile, the greatest help we could have asked for came from this mysterious demon locked away in these flames for all eternity. Demons are, by definition, evil, yet this one seems to want to help. And I'm inclined to trust it.
A demon reaching out to help us achieve our goals is just another sign that the old battle lines no longer exist. Good and evil mean nothing in the face of Chthon.
Sadly, I think you're correct.
So, Robbie...
is very definitely the key to finding Blaze. How do we make that happen? I think Stark and I have our work cut out for us.